All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube, this is Pastor Dow. There's a lot of unclear misconceptions that are going on out there in the world, especially when, I speak about different issues, be it social, political, economic, religious perspectives or point of views. It makes no difference. Everybody has ways that they hear things. And I realize, and believe me, I know I have a lot of NBA players that follow the channel. There's even people in Hollywood that even watch Straightway. I've got a hell of a lot of NFL players that watch the channel, both active and retired. And I know that there's a lot of misconceptions and stuff, about a lot of things. And of course, 1 Thessalonians 5:21 teaches that you must prove all things and hold fast to that which is good. I know that I sound ridiculous when I sit up there and tell you, all of you, including anybody who's listening to this channel, that when it comes to the religious perspectives and point of views, you've been lied to all your life, all of your life. And if I can give you the words what Jesus says, what shall a man give in exchange for a soul? Man, most of you, millions, riches of this world, after you've earned it, pain, the ease. And most people, I'm going to just say it like it is. Most people today are just flat out plain too coward to keep the commandments and serve the Most High Yah. I think about this over and over again. And I hear stories all the time. Even when myself, I'm a veteran U.S. Army paratrooper, 10 years, okay? And this story is all the way across the board. It's the same. I don't care what profession you were in or not in or whatever. When we were sick in our mindsets and immoral, when we ran around doing everything we was big enough to do, drinking, I never did drugs. A lot of people did drugs, whoremongering, smoking, playing Christianity, playing church. Everybody was comfortable with that. Everybody was fine with that. Then all of a sudden, you come over here to Straightway, to where we are restoring exactly what the book says about our people. We're keeping the commandments. Let me give you the resume Straightway. We're literally keeping the commandments. My name has been slandered and defamed so much. I have been accused of so much. And yet, even in a court of public opinion, even in a natural court, none of these accusations could ever even stand up, because that's all that there are. That's all that there are. Nothing but accusations. And so people, when they don't have nothing else to say, they have to lie in order to sway the court of public opinion. That's you that are out there listening. I got nimbuses like Leslie, Brian Howard, Eric Gonzalez, all these people. One thing about every single one of them, listen to them real close. Even ask them, if you come across them, ask them, what did Pastor Dow personally ever do to any of you? Listen very closely, because all you're going to hear is a bunch of noise. All you're going to hear is a bunch of allegation and accusation that can't even stand up in front of anybody who's, even if it was used to put the least esteemed person among us to set them up to judge, it couldn't stand. It's all because of envy, all because of jealousy and offense. Some of you out there are literally going to lift your eyes up in the hell, because when Jesus said, what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? Again, some of you are too coward to keep the commandments of the Most High Yah, to be baptized with the baptism of the Holy Spirit. I know that a lot of people think that Kabir Bajabir, that defensive end, the retired defensive end for Green Bay Packers, whose name is in the Ring of Honor up there, I know that many people think that he has literally given Straightway and Pastor Dow all his money. No, IUIC has done that. There's been NFL players that made millions, and they have taken every single one of their money, all of their money, destroyed their homes, put feces on their homes, walls and stuff. I mean, it's sick what's going on out here. But no, I've never taken one dime from Kabir Bajabir. Does he give an offering? Sure he does, like anybody else was, like anybody else does. I give offerings. I know a lot of people think that Rob Mathis has literally given me all of his hard-earned money on the sweat equity that he has earned on the gridiron, out on the football field. You're wrong again. He still has all of his money intact, every single bit of it. Daniel Muir, they have all their money intact. No, they are doing the work of the Most High Yah as men of Yah in their prospective places and areas. I don't need their money. They're using it already for the work of the kingdom, and they're heading up home fellowships and communities. You tell me what's so wrong, and let's tally this thing up. What is so wrong about a people who want to do what the Bible says? It says in 2 Corinthians 6:17, wherefore come out of her, my people, and be ye separate, saith the Lord, and touch not the unclean thing. Is not this world unclean? Is it not immoral? Is it not wicked? Have you seen the crap that's going on out there in this world? What's wrong with us wanting to build our own communities? Just the other day, it was celebrated and praised all over the news media when 19 families bought 90-something acres of land down in Georgia. And I've made a video about it. I said, yeah, only one problem, though. Who's going to be the leader and who's going to be the anointed one to make sure that this thing is managed? Because you got to have management in everything you do. Got to have leadership. But then here's straightway. I'm going to tell you the difference between us and all these people out here. Only one thing. Jesus said in John 14:15, if you love me, you will keep my commandments. That is the difference. We believe in keeping all of the commandments, that including the most transgressed commandment that there is, which is the fourth commandment, the 7-day Sabbath. And it damn sure ain't no Sunday. And it ain't Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's the Sabbath, the 7th day, just like the book says. And you got Christianity, the largest hypocritical lying-ass religion in the world, with its Christmas and Easter and Sunday, 3 pagan holidays. Look just like the world, act like the world, talk like the world, do everything like the world, not even obeying Yah in any aspect whatsoever at all. And y'all comfortable with these lies as if the Most High Yah is stupid and he's going to receive y'all. There's going to be a lot of people that's literally going to lift their eyes up in a living, burning hell by playing with him. You can go ahead and try to wipe him out of your mind. Go ahead and enjoy your little world. Go ahead and enjoy your little riches. Go ahead and enjoy your little money. Go ahead and enjoy all this. But obedience is better than sacrifice, and a hearken is better than a fat of rams. To obey. And that's the problem. You see, we as straightway, we are obeying what the book says. Our women are submitted to the men. The men are the head. This is a patriarchal ministry. We're not matriarchal in any way, shape, fashion, or form. The men are the ones who take care of the family. The men are. The men are the ones who provide for the Ishais, the wives. The men are. The men who want to go out there and work their fingers to the bone and to provide so that they can do their job, which is raise the children, teach the children, love their husbands, and guide the house. What's wrong with these principles? What is wrong with this? What's wrong with us wanting to make sure that our children grow up not confused? Why should I want them in the public school system where a bunch of witches are going to teach them that pedophilia and how to use condoms and speak about anal sex in 6th grade and 5th grade and stuff and teach them how to do that? Why should I want that kind of mess around them in any way, shape, fashion, or form? No. I have a right by the Most High Yah, first and foremost, and the Constitution of freedom of religion. How is it that everybody else can be at peace, whatever anybody else does and believe, but then when straightway simply tries to live a quiet and peaceful life, all of a sudden you got news media, you got Sports Illustrated, you got everybody out there just lying. But you ever notice one thing about all these people? They never, ever, ever come to me, and they never, ever, ever record what we have to say, a discussion, an open discussion, open, vigorous, honest discussion in front of everybody so everybody can hear. See, I'm the type of pastor, I'm not like these cowards out here. I would love to be able to get a meeting place and all you people got questions. You think you got questions, but see, the real issue is this. Are you ready to obey what God says when I give you the answer? Because I can tell you where to go, turn right in your book. See, the problem is selfishness. People are too self-centered, self-focused, and self-absorbed. And they are not about, everybody think they're going to Shemayim. They think they're going to heaven. Everybody do. Everybody do. They think that they can just say a few little sorry prayers. Oh, I love you, Jesus. Oh, forgive me and stuff. And you good. No, you're wrong. God is not mocked. He is not a fool. I'll tell you what he will do, though. He will mock you in your day of calamity because you relax his laws, statutes, and commandments. You relax obedience for this false satanic, largest deceptive, accusing religion in the world, Christianity. And if I'm so off, bring your scholars. I've already done shamed a few of them. All you got to do is go look online. Go look at Pastor Dow versus Ron Young, Easter and Christmas debate. Go check that out. Annihilated him. What's wrong with me telling the truth? And why is the truth so scrutinized, but the lie goes unchecked in this daytime and hour we living in? What's wrong with it? I mean, what in the hell is going on? So some people like us want to live set apart, want to live a quiet and peaceful life, train to make sure we have armed warriors just in case somebody want to try to come up on us, and be ready. What's wrong with us rearing our children in the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God in obedience to him? We expect for people to accuse, but that's one thing I got in front of me that a lot of people don't have. None of my accusers, you know, there's one thing about all of them. I'm never, ever able to meet them face to face, eyeball to eyeball, in an open dialogue, like in an auditorium, so that everybody can hear both sides of the story. Why is that? The book teaches you got to provide for things honestly, but you know what? It makes no difference whether you hear or forbear. Nobody can stop what the Most High Yah is doing anyway. We're running 10 communities and over 20-something home fellowships strong. And probably before the end of next year, probably going to be up to 12 communities. And we're doing this preparing. You look at this world and how sick it is. People confused. No. We're Israel. We're Israelites. We follow the book. And the 12 tribes of Israel, basically they were all farmers. They weren't stuck in these cities. They weren't trying to go out there and amass all type of wealth just so some sick person can take it from you. No, they was living quiet and peaceful life as farmers, raising their families and their children, and doing it in the fear and admonition of the Most High Yah. What said you? What's wrong with set-apart women that love to obey their husbands? Want to be up under strong leadership. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with keeping the commandments? We don't accept homosexuals or pedophiles or sodomites. No, they'll never be around us. No, they won't. Can't come. And you know the reason why they can't come? They have no jurisdiction. You know I know they have no jurisdiction? Because we're not 501c3. We're free. What's wrong with that? I think what it is that our righteousness is reflecting on a lot of people's corruption, and that fear that you feel when them butterflies are in your belly, when you know that you need to be following the commandments, you know you need to be listening to this preacher right here, this man of y'all right here. I mean, you can't do it because you're not willing to suffer loss in order to gain. What shall a man give in exchange for a soul? Some people, a rebellious, loudmouth wife that won't even obey you. Some of you, money. Some of you, riches of this world. Some of you, family. Some of you, who knows? It could be an Xbox or a PlayStation. It don't make no difference. Many of you have already done made the choice, and the die has been cast, and the decision has been made. You've already done sold your soul. And yet and still, you're looking at us, spying on our liberty, wondering what the hell is going on. The wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand. But the righteous, the wise, they'll understand. Even this is an olive branch to try to reach out to some of you. You better do a quick evaluation. Pick up that Bible, read it and believe it for what it says, and get rid of this religion. And everybody's trying to make you feel comfortable. Jesus promised you in Matthew 10 a sword. The sword. Not comfortable. He didn't tell you that a man's own foes is going to be the people across the pond in Arab nations. No, he said a man's own foe is going to be they of his own household. And some of you have already done put your miles on us and stuff and thought you were so secure. And your wives, your rebellious Jezebel wives, are walking out on you and divorcing you. Unbelievable, isn't it? Consider what I say. Maybe the Most High Yah is dealing with you and grant you understanding. My advice, keep the commandments, all 10 of them. And plus the laws, statutes, commandments, rules, and guidelines. Be obedient, because this life is very short-lived. It ain't long at all. I promise you. And what you do in this life is going to echo throughout all of eternity. Are you a servant for yourself, a servant for the world, or a servant for Yah? Because you can't serve two masters. And some of you are trying to do it and looking for people to appease your conscience, to make you feel good in iniquity. It just simply ain't going to work. The Most High is not a fool. Jesus, Yahshua HaMashiach, is not no fool. How is it that he can come down from heaven, suffer all this amongst sinful men, but you get to walk this life in a bed of ease, and they get to grace you half to death? They're going to grace you right into hell. Consider what I say. The Most High give you understanding. Here's an olive branch. Keep the commandments, get filled with the Holy Spirit, cast out devils, receive the power of Yah, start living a set-apart life, and you'll really, truly understand what I'm saying. But I'll say it again. All my accusers, we'll give you the opportunity to come forth. Let's set it up. Let's set it up so everybody can hear it.